In this video, I'm going to show you function in C#. So let's get it started. So function funct function in C#. So first of all, we have already discussed about the variables, data types, loops, decision control, and many more things. And function is also one of the crucial, or you can say the important part in the programming. And let's get it started and let's understand about the function. So let's take an example by creating the variable name int a comma b, and if I wanna take the input value from the user, we have already seen in previous video. So cw and just give the message enter the value of a and b, and in another line I can just put the value of a into a variable and value of b into b variable. So console un, okay, console.readline, and we have to convert this is the string value, and we have to convert this into int. So int.parse will convert the string into the integer. So this is my parse value, and likewise you have to convert another value into b. So b is equals to console.readline into b variable, and after getting the value of a and b from the user, we can just add these two numbers. So console.writeLine, the sum of a and b is, I can just give the plus sign here and brackets and a plus b. So now if I run this code by pressing the Ctrl F5, you can see the output as on the screen. Enter the value of a and b. If I enter the value of a is 1 and value of b is 5, so you can see the sum of a and b is 6. It means the addition of 1 plus 5 is 6. So if I want to execute this code 2 times or 3 times, if I again copy this code, so I can copy this code into another line, and if I paste it here, and we have to change the variable name as c and d because we have already declared the variable name as a and b. So we have to put here c and here d, and likewise here also c plus d. So if I again run this code and you can see the output here, the enter the value of a and b, I can give the value of a is 5 and b is 8. The addition of a and b is the 13, and again it asks me to enter the value of a and b, but actually this is not a and b. The enter the value of c and d, so I am entering here value of c and d, and if I again run this code, you can see into the console that it again asks me to enter the value of a and b. It is running. So it is running. Enter the value of a and b. So I can just cancel this code again, and no, what is their error? It shows error here. So okay, there isn't any error. Again I have to compile this code. Now enter the value of a and b. I am giving the value of a as 5 and b as 10. The addition of the sum of a and b is 15, and again it asks me to enter the value of c and d. I am giving value of c is 5 and b is 13. The sum of a and b is 18. But what if I need to add the two number in 100 times different value? Then how can I do this? So I can copy this, copy and paste this code into the 100 times here, and it will work. No doubt it will work. But it is the way to do the programming in this way? So no, it is not way to do the programming in a better way. So we just make one function. We can just make a one function, and we have to call that function, and it will do it by function itself. So I can just remove this code from here, int c comma d also. And if I create one function here, how we can create the function? Let's use the keyword as void. So I'll explain with you what is void means. And the function name as my function, and give two braces, and start with the curly braces, and this, and end here. Now the void means it doesn't return anything. So everything will execute here, and it doesn't return anything from outside this execution block. This is the execution block, and it will execute all the code inside this function, and it won't return anything outside this function. But if I enter the int or float or any other return type, then it will return something into the calling function. So you will understand about it later. So here this is the function where it doesn't return anything, and this is my function. And if I run this code, what will happen? You can see there isn't any output into the console, because if we create any function, then we have to call it. But in each and every programming, the execution of the program start with the main function. But here isn't main function. Where is main function? The main function is handled by the .NET framework itself. So C# library itself. So we haven't seen here the main function, but also it also managed to compile the execution of the code that start from the main functions. We haven't seen here, but it works internally. It works internally here, but in other programming language, you can directly see the void main function. So start execution start from the main function, and if we create any other function, we have to call it. And how we can call that function? So if it's outside the curly braces, I can just name again, type the same function name here, and just give the curly braces and just use this semicolon. I'm calling this function outside of the my function. So this is the calling function, and this is calling function, and this is called function, or whatever you call. But this is the syntax of how we can call the function. And if I run this code again here, you can see enter the value of a and b. I am giving the value of a and b as 4 and 45. The sum of a and b is 49. But what is, I need to print the my function, or you can say the two number again and again. Then just copy this my function and again paste it here. Again paste it here. And if I run this code, it will execute again and again according to my requirement. I can call this function 100 times, 1000 times. So enter the value of a and b. I'm giving 5 and 6. You can say the value is 11. Again, it asks me to enter the value of a and b. I'm giving 9 and 8. You can see here the value of a and b is 17. Again, it asks me to enter the value of a and b. I'm giving 6 and 2. The sum of a and b is 8. And this is the end of our program. So in this way, we can call our same function again and again, and it will execute the codes for us the number of times, n number of times. So this is the way to create the function and use the function, and hope this video will help you to understanding about the function. If you get any confusion regarding this video, you can ask me in the comment section. And please, if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you so very much.